Your income is a reflection of the words that you're whispering to yourself when no one is watching, especially the words that you're putting after I am. One of my favorite books, and I've studied this for a long time now, is The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. And if you're not new to manifestation, you know about The Secret and you've been studying this information for a few years, you probably know about Neville. Now, the first chapter in this book is called I Am, and we're going to read it together and I'm going to break it down so you can implement it. Neville says the light is consciousness, and consciousness is one, manifesting in legions of forms or levels of consciousness. There is no one that is not that all is. For consciousness, though expressed in an infinite series of levels, is not divisional. There is no real separation or gap in consciousness. The word I am cannot be divided. Now, I may conceive myself to be a rich man or a poor man, a beggar man or a thief, but the center of my being remains the same regardless of the concept I hold of myself. So good. I'm going to break that down in a minute. Neville says, at the center of manifestation, there is only one I am, manifesting in legions of forms or concepts of itself. I am that I am. So, what Neville's telling us is that we are spirit. We might forget where we are, who we are, what we are, but we can never forget that we are. Okay? So I am is the first cause substance. What Neville's pretty much telling you is anything that you put after I am, that's when you start to condition this cause substance. So I want to ask you, not the conversations that you might say to me, or you might say to your parents or your spouse or your children. What are you declaring after I am in your inner conversations? Is it I am not good enough? I am not worthy. I am unlucky. Because you're creating it by having those thoughts. Life is a psychological drama, and your outside world is mirroring what you are declaring after I am within your inner talking. Now, look what he says. He says, I am is the self definition of the absolute, the foundation on which everything rests. I am is the first cause substance, and I am is the self definition of God. So good. He says, I am that which, amid unnumbered forms, is ever the same. Neville says, this great discovery of cause reveals that good or bad, you are actually the arbiter of your own fate. And that is your concept of yourself that determines your world in which you live. In other words, if you're experiencing ill health, knowing the truth about cause, you cannot attribute the illness to anything other than to the particular arrangement of the basic cause substance I am, an arrangement which is defined by your concept, I am unwell. That is why you are told by Joel 3:10 in the Bible, let the weak man say, I am strong. Like if you're making 3 to 5K a month right now, you need to stop affirming in your mind, I am making this. You need to start affirming, I am making 5 figures every single month, and it's so easy to do. I have never worked so little and made so much in my life. Neville's saying if you start affirming that within, it has to show without. That is incredible. Neville says this principle governs every aspect of your life, be it social, financial, intellectual, or spiritual. I am is that reality to which, whatever, we must turn for an explanation of the phenomena of life. It is I am's concept of itself that determines the form and scenery of its experience. Everything depends upon its attitude towards itself. That which it will not affirm as true of itself cannot awaken in this world. That is your concept of yourself, such as I am strong, I am secure, and I am loved. That determines the world in which you live. In other words, when you say, I am a man, I am a father, I am an American, you are not defining different I ams, you're defining different concepts of arrangements of the one called substance, the one I am. When you know that consciousness is the one and only reality, conceiving itself to be something good, bad, or indifferent, and becoming that which is conceived itself to be, you are free from the tyranny of second causes. I'm telling you right now, you are your only problem and you're your only solution. If you really want to make things happen, you've got to stop blaming the people around you. You've got to look inside of you because what you are experiencing in your life right now, you have created from within. As above, so below, as within, so without. So the action step for you, I want you to start becoming aware of the mental conversations that you're having with yourself. Ask yourself, set a timer for every hour and ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? And pay attention to what you're putting after I am. If you're saying, I am not good enough, I am attracting clients that don't pay, I am attracting people that don't turn up to calls, the only thing that's attracting that is you putting it after I am. You are so powerful. You are spirit. If I could really help you understand how powerful one thought is from you, you would never think something that you don't want to happen ever again. Okay, so pay attention to what you're putting after I am. I would highly suggest you wake up in the morning and write down 10 I am statements over again. I am powerful. I am a magnet to money. I am generous. I am an absolute incredible human being. I am confident. I am kind. I am a magnet to expected and unexpected money. Now keep doing that, and your subconscious mind is going to accept that idea. Then you don't have to do nothing. The ideas will come to you, the people will come to you, and not far from now, you will look in your outside world and you will see new results. But new results are only going to come when you literally kill this version of you. Like you've got to get rid of him or her, and you've got to become the person that you want to be. Now, over on my Instagram on Monday, I'm starting a crazy challenge. It's the 55 times 5 challenge. And I'm telling you, I'm going to hold your hand through this whole process and watch how money starts to come to you. Okay. Now, this is a group, it's a broadcast channel, it's the 10K plus month shift, and you can join it for free, but you have to be in that group because I am closing the doors on Sunday at midnight. I'm going to leave the link in the pinned comment and in the description, and I will see you there. And if I was you, I would be there and I would watch this over and over again. If you've got to drive to work today, tomorrow, I would just burn what I'm saying into your head and become aware of your thinking, because your thoughts create pictures. Those pictures, your subconscious mind is acting upon. Start to affirm that you already are rich. You already make 5 figures a month. And I guarantee you within a short period of time, it has to happen. What is going on within the inside has to express itself on the outside. I love every single one of you. As you can see, I'm fired up. Play this over and over and over again. And don't miss out getting that group because the doors close Sunday.